What is service strategy definition? What are the objectives? Okay. What is long-term survival? What is long-term survival? What is long-term survival? So a lot of people coming into the business, right? They will start certain business like a internet service provider, or maybe mobile network service provider, or maybe food businesses, right? So you have seen roadside also a lot of businesses started. Okay, they are gone in the market suddenly. Their services no longer required, like that kind of stuff. Okay, so obviously, you know, we have a Uninar is there. I think so. You remember Uninar? Uninar is there. Docomo is there. Okay, so a lot of organizations gone from the market. So it depends upon different conditions. The thing is, long term is very important. Check it like a Tata company. Why I told always example as a Tata company. It is started 100 years before with a different aspects like Tata Steel or a Tata Airlines, like Indian Airlines it is, okay, and a Tata Motors. So still it is surviving, right? Still surviving. They're doing in with a different type of projects and all. So that is a long-term survival. Changing your strategy, it improves and gives long-term survival in it. Strategies are looking for a long-term vision of organization must have consider following. What is the purpose of organization as a whole? What is service should IT organization as a whole? What is your organization? What is a part of IT organization? How do we create a value to the customers? So value to the customer means it's not like just a business or it's not just something it is you are giving. So that's comes with utilization, usage, or kind of stuff. Okay. Different parts of improving quality, service quality, how to secure success assured long term service strategy. Main purpose is think about why before how. Why should we provide these services? What is the purpose of this service providing? Like this. Service value will be measured utility and warranty. What is different questions are there in the service values? Availability enough. Continuously, can you able to provide a service? Certain things like people start a company and provide a service for a few days. Later, no, we can't able to provide a service, right? Capacity enough. Do you have enough capacity to provide that services? Okay. Nowadays, delivery things. Earlier days, Amazon, Flipkart having their own delivery services. Own delivery services. Before going to that one, they use any other courier services. Later, they started using their own services. And now they're using a common delivery services like a delivery, this kind of stuff. So they are using that kind of stuff. Secure enough, fit for use, like that. Okay, so this is our, you have to put a questions for a service values. Utility and warranty. Okay, we know that one, so just go through once. That's why I'm trying to show you this. Value creation through services. Provide a value to the customer through the services. Service must be useful. Service must be useful. Like I'm getting a service. I have seen one movie. There is a part like they charge overprice the stay in the hotel. So there is a couples. They stay in a hotel and there when there are check out at that time the bill is very high. Then guy said like why we are putting this 10,000 extra. So he said like we have a pool, swimming pool is there. So that is a swimming pool charge. He said I never use a swimming pool. Like yeah, but it is facilities there. If you don't use it or not use it, we are charging on it. Okay, so it's like that. Useful services. What is the customer requirement? What is the service you are provider? So that is must be useful. Not required extra, not required unnecessary thing. Okay. It must be possible to deliver useful service to the customer must be take effective corrective action in line charges values to derivative services. So service strategy process, define market, develop the strategic offers, develop strategic assets, prepare for executions. So how many are there? Already we discussed all these many things. So if I tell again, it will be a headache. So I'm trying to go to for a this thing. Service pipeline, catalog, retired services. Service pipeline is what are the services are currently ready to deliver. Service catalog, what are the services you are providing? Like a menu card. Service catalog is like a menu card type. Okay, today's specials written in a separate board. Retired services, we are no longer providing these services. Retired services, I want to tell. Telephone, telegraph is also there. Telegram. Now we are using Telegram, right? Application, Telegram. Earlier we have a Telegram service is there by Postal Department, not a BSNL, Postal Department maintaining Telegram. Normally letter will reach to the destination minimum 3 days. Minimum 3 days of destination reaching. Minimum 3 days it will take. Okay. So first one is the collection and all. The entire process is minimum 3 days. If you want to send any urgent messages, okay, urgent messages, they send a message through Telegram. When we are in a childhood days, okay, so when we receive a telegram, my mom, like we receive new thing, right? So that is we are happily telling like mom, we got a telegram. That my mom get a tension. So what is this telegram? We don't understand what is the why she's tension. Usually it is telegram means it's always a urgent, either good news or bad news kind of stuff. Mostly for bad news kind of stuff. Okay. So what is the bad news kind of stuff? It is they use a Morse code to send a message, of course. Like a father dead, start immediately. Okay. Some issues occur, like a China war time, Indo-China war time, Indo-Pak war time. So war declared immediately. So we cancel your leave. Start immediately. Come back to your stations. Okay, so if you watch very old movies, go try to watch any black and white movies which involves in Indo-China war kind of stuff. Okay, ask your grandfather, not father. Ask your father or grandfather. They will tell the part of movies. Okay, Telegram service is a urgent messaging service is there. Now it is no longer available. They are completely removed. It is through postal service only. The per year the economy means the money generated from the service telegram service is 1 crore rupees, 1 crore per year. The maintenance is 2 crores. The maintenance for a telegram is a 2 crores. Okay, the maintenance for a is a 2 crores, and the money you are getting is 1 crore only. So that's why they completely shut down the services, retired services. Like that, earlier we have a data recharge, mobile recharge, validity recharge kind of stuff. Now everything is unlimited. Either you go for unlimited or nothing. Okay, so extra data recharge is also there, but extra mobile recharge, not a validity recharge. Validity recharge required only by unlimited recharges, 28 days, 300 rupees, like that you have to do it. So normal recharges are gone, retired recharges. Okay, so let us retired services, catalog, service pipelines. Easily read it once you understand. It is very easy. Okay, so define, analyze, and cater and approval. So there is a portfolio. Demand management. Already we discussed demand management. So minimize uncertainty in a demand. Okay, so make sure whatever the product you are giving or what are the services you are providing, make sure it should be available. It should be available. You know, sometimes these things will happen. The demand is high, but production is less. Production is less. Sometimes it is happen. Demand is very low. Production is very high. We thought next year, so there is a lot of chances, like a lot of people will go and buy. Then what we do? We increase the capacity. We increase capacity, but not much in the market. So that's another problem. So we have to manage the both things, minimize uncertainty in demand, provide reliable planning data for capacity management, avoid unused excess capacity and insufficient capacities. Means lesser capacity or excess capacity both are not good. You know why China is become more famous in India or any other countries? We have this story earlier. Now we are not hearing this one because we are not pricing anyone, right? So that to China. Okay. So earlier days, people talk good as a good, bad as a bad. Now we are talking only bad is a better way. Okay. So like this. So that the thing is in India. So if you are not feeling something or a demand or demand not fulfilling or not feeling or some salary issues, some issues are there with your organization, like you are working in a factory. So in India, what we people do, we'll do go for a strike, right? So we fight against the company, we go for a strike, we close the organization, no one will go for work, then the production will be stopped. Production will be stopped. Though then automatically there is a uncertainty will occur. So what are the export, what are the product should be go into the market, unable to send because of company went to this kind of strike. So what happened? Demand is increasing day by day because people need a products, people need items. So the client is waiting. So obviously because of that one, so the shortage of availability, obviously it is become monopoly for other organizations or for same organization. So it will increase the price. So because of people went to the strike, now we are unable to give the product for this old cost. We have to go with a new cost. So that's what happens in other countries, including India. But in China, it is different. What they will do, they go for a strike. They work excessively. Excessively means per day there is 1,000 units should be manufactured. But in China, if they go for a strike, not 1,000 units per day, it is 10,000 units per day. Now what happened? They keep manufacturers. They keep the manufacturing won't stop. They keep producing. They keep producing. So higher productions is there. Not some are with good quality. Some are may not be having good quality. The quality is not a question because of iPhone is also manufacturing in China. Same as like a Micromax and all these mobile phones are manufacturing in China only. Okay, so there is a no question of quality, no quality kind of stuff. It purely depends upon the manufacturer and the order, money, all these things related, right? So quality is various, depends upon so many other factors also. So what happened? Mass production will increases. Mass production there, demand reduce in the market. When demand reduce in the market, so obviously it's a loss for a organization. So they have to go with the what are the price they will get it first, clean up the thing. So what they done? They start distributing with a less price to other countries. For example, India. So we have a great prime minister that's Atal Bihari Vajpayee time. That time, that it's a only time period. It is not a person or kind of stuff. It's in that time. So obviously, China got a huge amount of excessive production is there. So he take it like okay. So export to us. with a cheaper price. So we will get better utilization of electronic goods instead of manufacturing it. So we started buying Chinese products from almost that time only, in that time period only. Okay. So later we got a lot of big contracts. So we lot of products into the China products here. Not only India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, South Africa, Sri Lanka. So a lot of countries start taking products from China because there are excessive capacity. We have under capacity. So it is better, cheaper, and easy to buy. Once it is not working, you can easily throw away because it is a cheaper. Earlier it is not cheaper, so we have to repair and use it. Okay, less e-waste. Now e-waste is also become more. Okay, so this is what I am trying to say it is, guys. Lesser demand, more demand, high capacity, low capacity. These things should be managed. Demand management. Entire ITL is a nothing but a story, guys. Only questions and stories. Okay. Business relationship management, I explained that one. So how I explained. So if in case the business relationship management is very useful to manage the customers. Okay. So mainly it is all about handling customer complaints, customer services, make sure customer good satisfaction, take the survey, and improvements from the service providing side, better utilization of resources increases. Okay, maintain customer relationship, identify service requirement, customer satisfaction survey, handle customer complaints, monitor customer complaints. You know, certain organizations you went to there, they don't talk to you. You know, I went to Airtel one day, so many days back, so many years back. Okay, they don't talk to you. So if you have an issue, you have to talk to the security guard. I have this complaint. Then the guard will tell, go there is a machine, you have to type your mobile number and put this information there. So then you will get a token. Even he won't talk, so he will tell, then you will give a ticket. Either you will show the point, so then you have to go and in the machine you have to give your phone number, so you'll get a token. You have to wait in the line. Your token number may not be called. Meantime, office time is ours. The people will get out. Then they don't listen to anything. So I have seen this. I told to my sister that is about this is the treatment in this particular Airtel office. They said my sister it is little bit better if you go to the Bangalore Airtel there. No one will talk to you. Even you came there, they will treat you as like you some piece of shit came into office only. Okay. See, this is also happen. You know, we are all big fans of Tata Industries. Tata cars are high standard quality cars. You know, the customer relationship, customer care is very bad. You know the story of Hyundai. Hyundai logo. So one guy told me this. What is this logo? There's a two people are shaking hands. That's the logo meaning of Hyundai. Everyone is put their own name kind of stuff, but this guy put this kind of logo. Meaning is one person is a customer, another person is customer care guy. It is a best in customer care compared to all other companies. Customer care is a better. Tata is not good with customer care. Okay, so you can check with the complaints against Tata customer cares also compared to Hyundai. Okay, so that is very important in a business, guys. Customer care, business relationship management versus service level management. Already I told this story also. What is the service level management? What are the services you are agreed to provide to the people? You must give. Okay, service level management will tell what are the services you are providing, what are the monitoring the services, make sure customer is getting proper services, any issues are there, immediately solve that one, report that one, kind of stuff. But sometimes this is also may get a problem. So in case customer level, service level management, so purely what happened? Yeah, one of our people made a PPT there, but they didn't change. Even myself also I didn't change from so many years. Okay. Service level management focus on service operations and providing services, handling customer issues. Business management focus on strategic and tacticals in an overall relationship between service provider and a customer, giving some certain offers, giving some information, okay, change of the plans, upgradations, okay. So these are all comes under the business relationship management, okay. Last time I think that time I'm handling your batch or not, I didn't remember. So I got a problem on a Fridays and Mondays. I didn't remember. Your batch or 15 batch, I didn't remember. But what happened? I applied for a credit card in Axis Bank for secondary card. Even though those people called me and how to apply, they told me, but I applied it. Okay, because of I changed my address. Now I applied it, but they didn't change my to new address. They sent to my old address. So then almost like more than 1 week, I have to go to nearest bank again. Again, I have to give the address. They are not done properly. Again, went there. They have done, but it is not updated as per the background. Okay, there are a lot of issues, lot of calling, lot of information. So keep getting angry. So that is not good for a business. Okay, handling the customer issues, knowing your customer problems, keep like that is very important. So primary measure is customer satisfaction. Service level management measure of goal achievement from the SLM's point of view is quite simple. Did we achieve agreed target or not? That is okay. This is about your service strategy. I told about service strategy, but with PPT instead of voice, it is better. Okay, this is about a service design. Next one is service design. Service design is a design to and develop IT services, no matter if service design. 1 second, guys. One second, just relax for a minute. Just one definition. More important is understanding, guys. Understanding in our own way. You need to understand exactly what it is written. You should understand what is the meaning of it. Okay, so that so many are there. I can able to copy all these things to you, but by name itself you can understand, guys. It's all our English names only. So by name itself you can able to understand. Just for talk only. Okay, so later you will face an examination. That time after 6 months or 1 year, that time you have to study hard. Okay, so this is now service design. What is the service design? Is normally designing like a preparing a blueprint. So before that, when I told an example like a construct a building. So to construct a building, what is the part of design? Preparing a blueprint. So managing the blueprint depends upon what are the changes, the requirement, right? What are the requirement changes? Okay, managing a blueprint kind of stuff. Okay, like this. You have to design and develop IT services, no matter if it is designed for a new service or improvement of existing one. Okay, either it is improvement of existing one or you are designing new service. So you have to design it. Design of the service is not solely based on technology, but addresses solution interacting largely with the business and technical environment. Take it consideration whole supply chain required to support the planned services. Okay, planned services. The point is here, okay, planned services. Okay, so the point is, so designing is not that much simple as it is. We have to consider others information from the people who are working, clients and business people, the requirements based on the requirement and one issues in a previous one. According to that one, you have to require to change certain things in your design and implement. Okay, so that's why it is design of service is not solely based on a technology. There are the goals of service technology. If I told, it will take a lot of time. This is the internal life cycles of your designing. So we have to consider all these things in the designing. Catalog management. Again, service catalog management. What is catalog management? What are the services you are providing? What are the services you are providing? Guys, it is version 3. Okay, ITIL version 3 I am telling, not version 4. Service catalog management. Okay, service catalog management means what are the services you are providing to the customers. You have to put it in a list. I showed the services, right? What are the services by Cognizant? What are the services by Savantis? What are the services by Microsoft? So like that, the service catalog. What are the services we are providing? Catalog it. Service level management. Service level management. They're not written. Yeah, service level management. Already we discussed in a business process management and service level management. Service level management is always look after the client is getting services, properly is getting quality of services, issues in the services will be taken care by service level management. Of course, there is a service level agreement is also there. What is a service level agreement? Service level agreement. This is a very important definition, guys. Service level agreement, SLA, SLA, SLA. So this is what a company means. Is a part of a service contract where service is formally defined. In practice, the terms SLA sometimes used to refer to the contracted delivery time of a service performance. What is SLA? Service level agreement. Service level agreement. Okay, there is other things in a SLA. Different type of SLAs are there: customer based SLA, service based SLA, multi level SLA, corporate level SLA, customer level SLA, service level SLA, like that it is there. But what is a service level agreement? Is I am getting internet, right? So internet service provider will tell you should get 100 Mbps internet. That is a service level agreement. What are the services? Provider is providing to a particular customer. That is, they define in the agreement, these are the services you will get it. So that is a service level agreement. OLA, SLA, UC. So these are the things you should know what it is. Service level agreement signed between customer and client service provider. OLA, operational level agreement, signed between business unit or a division and IT, internal IT of the same organization. UC stand for underpinning contract signed between service provider and vendor. Okay, this is another one of the important question. This one. So understand, guys, what is SLA? SLA stand for service level agreement. Contract between client or a customer to service provider. OLA stand for operation level agreement. Contract between your organization business unit to working people who are working in a organization, same organization. This is underpinning contract. Underpinning contract means you are running a business, you are a service provider and a vendor. Vendor means, for example, you take a Savantis. Savantis is a IT company, but we are also required something, right? We are also providing services, but we are also required something like a computers or internet supplies or a data centers or a cloud services. So there are vendors. Okay, something I have to get supply, right? You put a manufacturing unit, like you want to build a mobile phone or you want to build a computer, but you need a spare parts, right? You don't manufacture computer, right? You are just computer seller. Okay, what you required, you need a cabinet, motherboards, processor, RAM. These are all things you have to buy. You buy a motherboards from MSI, for example, processor from Intel, RAM from some Realtek kind of, okay, NICs, Realtek, okay, cabinet from some company, Thermal Lake, okay, for example, okay, so different components, either from one single company or different companies. Like processor only Intel and AMD is a popular, so you will buy processor, Intel processor from Intel only, right? So Intel is a vendor for you. So you purchase a motherboard. So MSI motherboard, for example, you purchase it from MSI organization. Okay, so that is vendor. Guys, understand difference between three statements? Yes. SLA, OLA, UC. No one is talking. What happened, guys? Are you able to hear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Then ask one question. Okay, no problem. The subject is like that, guys. I'm speaking. If you understand or not, I also don't know. Okay, so the points I measure here, that is keeping in mind. So what is the service design? And next one is what is SLA? Service level agreement, OLA, operation level agreement, UC, underpinning contract. SLA is between client or a customer to service provider. Okay, OLA is signed between, not from whom to whom. It is signed between two people. Business unit or a division, the internal IT of a same organization. Understand of underpinning contract. So what is the UC underpinning contract means? Service provider and a vendor. This is easy to understand. Service provider and vendor. I am a service provider. I am an internet service provider, but I need a routers, right? Tenda is there. D-Link is there, right? I need a wires. I need a the crimping tools requirement. These are all supplied by vendors only. These are provided by vendors only. So contract between supplier or a vendor and service provider, that is underpinning contract. I've written a lot of things here. Yeah, this is the SLA kind of stuff. I'll rewrite again. Look at SLA. Actually, one guy forwarded pictures between SLA, UC kind of stuff. Look at here. UC, SLA. This is the service provider. So who is this? Is a service provider. Okay. Customers are a client. Customer are a client, right? So client, like a organization. This is some organization using services from us, like a client, or it can be a individual customer. Depends upon your organization and your services. Okay, or a user. So this is called a SLA. Your business unit, you are a service provider company, okay, and you have a business unit or a division. So you said do this work to your organization, your employee. So this is OLA. Okay, so they required these servers are make it ready. These issues are there. Okay, so this column should be completed. So this is the product you have to complete this time. This is the product you have to do it and give it to me. That is OLA. And I'm also getting supply from others. Okay, from others, right? So for example, a internet service provider, maybe, or maybe a hardware manufacturer or OS person. So whatever it is a vendor. Okay, contract between vendor and service provider is underpinning contract. You see, guys, understand this now? SLA, OLA, UC.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So don't worry, subject is like that. It is so much of theory. If I start this class, sometimes in a Pune office, direct office itself, we start the class with the ITL for new batch. Half of the people will drop immediately, because fully theory, so people think I am talking nonsense. Okay, key performance indicator. What is this key performance indicator? What is the performance of your service? KPI is also for individual users. You are working in an organization, your KPI is also there in your organization. What is your work? How much work you have done? How much service requests you have done? How much updates you have made it? How many reports you have made it? What is your performance or a customer satisfaction? So based on that, your personal KPI is there. So this is, guys, very important for you, for your personal. Some people wantedly do it, and so I will already handle the 5 issues. I will give it to someone, forward to someone. He will handle. Why we should take a risk? This is a difficult one, so better to give it to someone. He will take a risk. What happens when you are escalate issue to others? Number of issues you are solving will be reduced. Other person will get promoted. Other person will get promoted. Second one is, some people will give their logins to others. They said, you do login, do my work. I have some small work. I have to meet my girlfriend or boyfriend. I will go outside. Okay, I have small work. Meanwhile, if any ticket is there, try to solve this problem. Okay, you know very well now. You are a senior. You are a very great person, very helpful person. We thought we are taking it lenience. Problem is, if the guy is done mistake, it is very big problem for you and as well as the person. Okay, you are making problem for two people mainly. One is yourself, another is another person. So never give your work to others. Never give your logins and usernames for others for just sake of your adjustment. Okay, try to do job. Okay, and how much you can able to do it. Okay, as a freshers, you must know how to. You you should learn. You should learn. Keep learning. Keep understanding. Then later you can manage. The first time if there is an issue, it may take 1 hour. But next time same issue, it take 5 minutes. Less than it. Less than it. Okay. I have a lot of experience in that one kind of stuff. When we start labs in Windows servers, Linux servers, Windows VPN servers, it take almost like a 1 or 2 hours for fix the issue to make the lab. Now, if you ask me to make a one VPN server in Windows, I can solve it by 5-10 minutes maximum. Okay, so that's the thing. So like experience, make where the issues occur and do it. So that's why as a freshers, don't skip anything. Service level manager, like this, so many are there. Catalog management, capacity management. So this is also another important capacity management. What is capacity management? Make sure you must have a available items must be there. Required computers or network items or servers based on your business. What are the items you should have the capacity, physical components? You must have it, and you must understand the demand balancing. So do you have that capacity? Do you have a people to do that work? Do you have a components? We have that one, that is also comes under capacity management. Availability management is also there. Make sure the service must be available, like a plan for a load balancers and failover. Make sure service must be always available. Availability management. Okay, load balancers, reliabilities, you have to manage that one. Why? Because of if server is down, no problem, customer we should get a services. To do that one, make sure you should follow the high availability management. Capacity management, one RAM is failure, no problem, take the RAM, put RAM again. That is capacity management. A RAM is failure, a disk is failure, no problem, you have a capacity, you have a component capacity is there. So what you will do, you will remove the component and reinsert the component and continue the service. Continuity of the service increases, and monitor each and every situation to do it. Okay, availability, reliability, maintainability, and service capacity. Continuity management services, make sure you can able to provide a service without any stopping. So how it is? Monitor entire your IT infrastructure, monitor your entire IT infrastructure, and any issues occur, solve it immediately. Take necessary actions before a something is issue is occur, like a calculate your risk um, kind of stuff, and do the disaster management kind of stuff. For example, a server is down, other server should be provide a service. A switch is down, other switch is ready to provide a network service, right? So like that. So component availabilities, redundancies, like a high availability or failover, load balancers you have to maintain. Any issues occur, but service is not stopped, it will be continue. And also you have enough capacity, so obviously, and monitoring it. Any issues occur, we know it, and immediately we can able to solve the issues. So that's why we can do IT service continuity. Continuously can able to provide. Business impact management, impact analysis. If any issues occur, okay, so the impact on the business is high. Is there no? Last time there is a problem is occurred, so your Facebook Instagram, WhatsApp, everything is stopped. So why? Because something issues occur. Okay, some issues occur, something like there is a fiber optical lines or something issues occur. So there is a impact on their business also, impact on their business. So lakhs of billions of peoples are accessing YouTube videos. One day YouTube is got compromised, like one hour YouTube is not working. So a lot of people will feel very sad, right? So business loss for YouTube, lot of advertisements effect is also there. What I'm trying to show you is business impact analysis, right? Yeah, that's enough. Impact on a business. Next one is risk management analysis is important. What is this risk management? Risk management is about all it is how quality, quantity, okay, how much business is there, okay, how much impact on it, will anything is occurs. For example, instead of putting 1 days, we can put a 3 days and create a ride 5. We can create a ride 5 with 3 days. And it's a one disk is failure with parity. One disk failure with parity. Why we are putting a RAID 5? Why not a single disk? Because of risk management, we can understand there is a possibility of disk failure. If disk is failure, data loss is again we can't able to. We are the recovery of data will take time. So meanwhile, customer will get a problem. So what we do? We implement RAID 5. So like that, that is called a risk assessment. What is impact on a user base? What is impact on the client? How much impact it is? If it is risk is related to another risk, that is called a risk management. You can take a title and you can understand guys very easily. I read it so many times so then I can easily understand. The next one is information security management. What is this information security management? It's a simple to understand. Um, you have done designing. Designs are very important. You know, last time there is a case on a Samsung. Apple put a case on a Samsung. So Samsung copied a design from the Apple. Okay, next. You know, Coca-Cola, I think so. Coca-Cola, their formula is not registered anywhere. Recently I know that one. So normally you are doing something and put it in a public, right? So obviously like you manufacture a mobile phone, you're manufacturing a cool drink, you're manufacturing some medicine, okay, so you're manufacturing some soap. We'll take something like, you know, this is my invention, kind of stuff, so proprietary kind of stuff. So Coca-Cola formula is not having any proprietary kind of stuff. If you have a copy of it, you can distribute it to any company and we can manufacture. So Coca-Cola cannot be sue you by stealing their formula, okay? Because of they want to protect their formula, so no one others will know that one what is their formula in it, okay? So they don't do it, and also they are protecting with a high security like this. Whenever you have done designing, okay, so it possible that someone will utilize or someone will modify, someone will do it. So then compulsory you have to secure it. Make sure that it should be accessible by authorized people, not accessed by unauthorized people. You know, NTFS security we have created, which user can able to read permission, which user to read and write permission, which user no permission to access. Or encrypt the data. So then only certain certified people, only people are having a certificate, so they can able to access. Or BitLocker technology, put the data in the drive, lock with the password using BitLocker technology. So only people want to access, they will use the password and they can able to access the data. like we can secure it. You can store in any shared folder and give the access to only the particular user group. So then those users can able to access. See, I repeated a Windows 10 also. Information technology, information security management. Give the policies like SharePoint. SharePoint also within the organization, only these people can able to access this my documents. Like that also we can able to secure it. Okay, so how to do it? Plan, do, check, act kind of stuff. There's so many are there. Supplier management, already I told you in vendor wise. So make sure that what are the things you require from your suppliers. You have to understand, you have to put an order before it is availability is there. Okay, so check your inventory and get the supply by time. Okay, your service design is successfully completed. There is certain PPTs are created and nothing more. Okay. Uh, so you want a break or you want to complete this part? No, Balling is just 5 minutes. I will complete this service transition. Then I will give you a break. Okay. Next one is service transition. So take the what is service transition? Service strategy, service design, service transition. Okay. So objectives of ITL service transaction is build and deploy. Build and deploy. Already I given a easy or a short forms also. Okay, you can try. Okay, build and deploy of IT services. Okay, finally I will give you an example in a overall example, 1 or 2 examples I will give you. Okay, so what is a build and deploy kind of stuff? I build a building and give it to customer. Deploy. My mouth is completely dried and my mind is also totally numb. Okay, service transition is also make sure that changes in the services and service management process are carried out within the coordinated way. It is a best to way stay put proactive and make sure that each process and services are working efficiently to the best save money from spending failed projects. Okay, so here it is again. Main part of service transition is build and deploy IT services. So make sure that what are the changes occur in the services should be approached to the customers, should be understand by customers. Next, what are the build when you do it, you have to do it properly and also deliver it properly. You know, a few years back means almost like 3 years back, I ordered a refrigerator to my Pune room. Okay, so then what happened? The guys are carried the refrigerator and they called me. So this is my place. I'm in a first floor, so you have to carry to my home. Then the guys are carried from ground floor to first floor only. It is not even more steps also. The steps are little bigger, bigger steps, but the two guys are easily can able to carry. So what happened? The guy almost hit the walls, beside walls for 2 times. 2 to 3 times they hit. Even they are not interested to deliver in a proper way. There is a lot of possibility. There is internal damage also occurs, but luckily nothing has happened. But the guy is after delivery. He said like, yes, sir, this is a delivered, so successful. So that is he opened the top that outer layer and he showed this is the refrigerator. We got it now. And he said this is the phone number, you have to keep it. So if in case if this is item is not working, you have to call this number. Okay, and keep this box for a few days. So then if it is not working, you should return it. To return it is very useful. Okay, so point is if you deliver properly, lesser issues. Okay, If your delivery is not good, problem will occur. Okay, so at the time of build and changes, deployment, you have to do properly. That's why you should learn service transition. Okay. So objectives, so many are there. So we go to the less points only. More accurate, more successful changes, clear way of working, reduce reuse of resources, reduce delay and conflict, improve expectations, increase confidence. So these are a few internal life cycles of service transition. Change management, one of the most important in the service whole ITIL. Very important. One of the important one is change management and release and deploy management. This is also very important. Okay, so we'll see what is the thing one by one. Like what is change management? Change management is easy to change. For example, you have a laptop. You have a laptop and you want to increase your RAM. That is called a change management. Yeah, you know, you have a laptop. You want to increase your laptop RAM. That is a change management, right? You have a bike. You have to change engine oil. Engine oil change management. You have a tires are there. The tires are not working. You have to remove the tires and you have to put a new tires. Change management. Okay, so what is a change management? To become a better performance or improvement or a issues, to solve the certain issues, we can use change management. First example is to improvement, like a increase the RAM capacity, laptop capacity increases, better improvement, change management. To solve the issues, so you change the engine oil, better performance, less issues. The tires are not proper, tires are not proper, lot of issues are there. You change your tires, that is, it solve the issues. Okay, your hard disk is no longer working. You change your hard disk with new hard disk, solve the issues. Understand, guys? Change management, very important one. Change management. Changing is not that much easy. Okay, so you have to take lot of permissions to do the changes. First of all, we should understand, is compulsory change is required, justified change? Can we do this change without interrupting actual service quality? Is it improving service quality or decrease your service quality? Sometimes it is there now. Properly recorded, so document the service, document what are the changes you have done. Is carefully tested in a tested environment. So first of all, you have to test, make sure these changes will give you a proper result or solve the problem or improve the service quality, not damaging it. So first of all, we have to test it in a tested environment. Then record in a CMDB, means database. So can undone by running backout plans if the system function incorrect after implementation. Something problem is occur, version controlling like that. Okay, so new update is damaged, new changes not working properly, it slow down your system, not working, or a product is not working, not some other issues are there. Can we go back to the previous version? That is also important. So that is the main part of your change one. Guys, do not change, do not upgrade until unless you are taking permission from your higher management people. So other benefits of change management is there. This is a two type of changes are there. Two type of changes are there. One is normal change. Another one is a emergency change. For example, Your hard disk is not working, stop working. Immediately we will go and change the hard disk. Your RAM is not working. We go and change the RAM. So that is called a emergency change. You no need to wait for a more approvals kind of stuff, more budget planning. We don't do that one. Normal changes. You want to add a extra 4 GB RAM or 8 GB RAM extra. Normal changes. What we will do? Which RAM is better? So I have to take the permission from the parents. Maybe I have to take a permission from our admin. Okay, is the money is available, that much money you can be able to offer. Okay, that kind of stuff you have to take. You have to take a permission. You have to think. You have to understand whether you can able to change it or not. So that is called a normal changes. Emergency changes is very important. What are the problems you will get it? So first of all, to get things done, you will do emergency changes. So that is very important. Guys, understand change management.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So other aspects of change management, like who asking for a change. For example, guys, this is also an example. We can take it. I will try to forward my old notes of ITIL. I will do it. Now I'm not writing everything. There I have written few examples also. I will check it and forward if possible. Thing is like this. My internet speed is 50 Mbps. Now I want 100 Mbps. So I'm the client. I ask for a change. I ask for a change. Yeah, this has happened with my organization, with my internet service provider. Okay, I asked the guy, I have a 50 Mbps connection. Okay, right? I said now Gazon internet service provider. Okay, so I asked this guy, service provider, I have a 50 Mbps. I want to upgrade to 100 Mbps. And the guy said, you can upgrade to 100 Mbps. The problem is your router. Router must be in a AC series. AC 1200, AC 750, or a AC 1200. This series router, you should use it. I said, I have already one router is there. The guy said, no, is not giving any reply on it. I think 100 Mbps or 50 Mbps, whatever it is, if 50 Mbps connected correctly, I now don't have a problem. So I thought it is going down, like a 50 is sometimes working like a 10 Mbps or a 1 Mbps kind of stuff. Okay, I thought it is like that. So it is better 100 Mbps at least give you 20-30 Mbps minimum speed you will get it. I thought like that. I asked for 100 Mbps. That the guy is not replying. But think it is what I have requested. I change from 50 to 100 Mbps speed. That is my change request. Sometimes this change also depends upon other changes. Sometimes not. Sometimes not. Like this. Who raised the change? What is the reason for change? What is the return request from this change? What are the risks involved in this change? Resources are required to deliver the change. Who is responsible for this build, test, and implementation of change? What is relationship between this change and other changes? Okay, so a change may depends upon other changes. Sometimes the change may give you problem, so compulsory you have to test it properly. Who is the person is going to do that one? Who is going to deliver the service? What are the resources required to change it? Do you require any separate line for that one? Do you require separate router for that one? Like this. This is entirely flowchart. We don't go. These are different things. Who can able to ask for a change or advise for a change? Okay, customers, user manager, user groups, application developer, and specialist. CAB means change advisory board. Okay, services system and configuration management. A lot of things are there. I said no, release and deployment management is important, so I'm jumping to that one only. Okay, so release and deployment management is so building and testing and make it ready for a delivering. Okay, and deliver to the customer as it is like a thing. Okay, as a design. Okay, so make sure it is effectively delivered to the customer, so then customer won't get a issues after delivery. Okay, I'm taking this much time on this thing. So 1 o'clock. I have to finish and I have to go for lunch and you have to start lunch. Okay. Yeah, it's a build, test and deliver to the customer specified by service design. Okay. The goal of release and deployment is to deploy, release into operations, establish effective use of the service in order to deliver value to the customer. Meaning is I ask for an internet service. Ask for an internet service. So he will take my application and is it a feasible? Can you be able to give a connection? Okay. Then collect the money. That is in a service strategy. Service design. How to design means how to give the line to this candidate. What are the routers requirement? What are the capacities available? So that is in the design. In a service transition, importance is how to hand out to the customer. You've done a designing, you've done a planning, you've done a designing. Now you have to implement. Go to the customer premises. Where is the nearest connection box? Like a switch box is there. Connect it. Give the line. How many meters of line? Get a given a connections. Okay. Create a account for him. Create a user account. Okay. Connect it to the router. Install the router. Okay. Activate the connection and make sure it is working. Make sure it is working. So this is entirely in the ITIL part. So in that one, so start giving a connection and hand out to the customer is a release and deployment. Build and deploy. So the deploy part is this part. Also ensure hand out to the services and hand over to the service operations take place that suitable training and documentation again. So make sure that so yeah, service is provided. There's a funny story happened in our Pune office. We have taken Airtel connection because U broadband is not working properly because of the construction and all. So we taken Airtel. The first we applied for Airtel connection. The guy told we can provide only 16 Mbps, not 60, 16, 16 Mbps internet connection. We said okay, it is look like a backup connection for at least for people who use like a Wi-Fi related, like a mobile phone, laptop. That is enough, not more than it. For a classroom and students, heavy work, so compulsory we need quite a more speed. He said a 16 Mbps unlimited Airtel. Okay, so guys said okay, that is feasibility. Now they taken a document and they have given everything like this is a issue kind of stuff, right? They collect the money, application planning is completed, designing, so how to give the connection, extra telephone connection, extra wiring, so that is designing. Now implementation, what it is, to how to connect the connection. Okay, designing is done, implementation, put the wires, put the telephone, put the router and give the connections, that is implemented. Now start it. This is the funny thing. So one guy came, given a connection, another guy came, put the router and he's left. And he said like I asked a guy, Is it internet is working or not? Is it active or not? Like I said, that is not my duty. My duty is only to install a router. That is, you have to do it. It is not my duty. I said, what is your work? If you don't know, just get out from here. He's running away, like he is not able to wait for a 1 minute whether it is working or not. He installed it and leaving immediately, instant leaving. As like we not only in a mobile phone, also we need to LAN connection. We don't know that one because these people are hiring some roadside technicians, like maybe a electrician or something. So they don't know anything. So that too, Pune is highly educated with people without knowledge anything. That's the service people are completely backwards there. Okay, so very less people only do proper work. Okay, so of course everywhere same problem only. Okay, so and again another guy came and he said like a installation, what are the activation, username, passwords and all. Then again it is only connected to mobile, not for a laptop connection. Wire connection is not working. I asked that guy, then he don't know what to do. So he will finally we force them to call and do it. So point is, okay, the life cycles, ITIL life cycle, it is release and deployment problem is once you are done, hand out to the customers, make sure it is working, make sure how it is works, what is the password, what is how it is work, where is the switch, how to search, how to work, okay, how to connect, okay, everything you have to do it and take a survey how it is working, customer satisfied or not. Even though you need a changes, I already told change management. You done a change. After changing also, this reason deployment management will be involved. How? I ask a 100 Mbps connection to my service provider. Okay. He said you have to pay this amount. Okay. So already I told no my amount payment. What is my internet my service John? You can take anything just for a example. Okay. So you can go to the plans, see it is. If it is a 50 Mbps, okay. If it is a 50 Mbps per month, this is a charge. So this is 100 Mbps. I want a 100 Mbps. This is the charge. So to change it, we need this amount to pay. We need this amount to pay. So once you paid an amount, is required any extra cable or something, we put a cable for that one. Or maybe if there is a router should be installed. Okay, we should install the router according to that one. And make sure his customer is getting 100 Mbps or not, stable 100 Mbps or not. So that is what the release and deployment. Either you are creating a new service or you are change in the service. Okay, if there is a change is there. Even after that one also, release and deployment is very important. Guys, understand?
Yes, sir.
The lot of statements are there. I'm not copying everything. Just here. So again, we have to see in a service transition, change management, assistant release. This so many are small knowledge management and all. Normal. Guys, afternoon. Actually, I want to finish this part in the morning only. Now, afternoon we'll see what are these things. Okay. What is a service desk, incident management, problem, access, event, request, kind of stuff. Okay. So I hope you understand up to now. But afternoon very important.